Why you gotta do that? I'm just saying, why do you feel?
Because it's not like I just want to do it.
Oh yeah, well before the pod starts, you better get that shit together.
I know before if I have to do it, I'm doing it. That's just like if you had a sneeze, you're gonna sneeze.
Yeah, and we've established that you don't know how to control your sneezing.
I can control my mouth when I put on your dick, so I can control what I need to control. Don't talk shit.
Is that a fair
Don't
analogy?
talk shit. Don't talk shit. I don't know how to control my sneezes. I don't know how to control my even her.
No, most of your sneezes. Every time you sneeze, it's like the earth is shattering.
The fuck? The earth is shattering?
You know, most normal people have a great way of controlling their sneeze. Not her. That's just like
the earth is shattering. Hey, that was a good one.
It is earth shattering. Your ass be sitting over that joint sneezing like your ass depends on it. And you don't care. You don't care who you offend in the process.
I offend someone for sneezing.
That's not what you be doing, Tony. You think you just be sneezing.
So what I be doing?
That's just deeper than that. First of all, let's start with the aggressiveness of your sneezing.
My sneezes are aggressive?
Do you think they are?
You said it. I don't.
You know, most normal people, if they feel themselves about to sneeze, they already telling themselves, oh, I'm about to sneeze. And they try to hold back the spray. Not her. She sneezes.
Hold back and bust a blood vessel in my nose.
Listen, she will sneeze.
In my head. You have lightheaded. Why would I do that?
No, you will sneeze, right? And I'm going to say this to be truthful. You will sneeze. Mm-hmm. And your projectile from your sneezing goes at least a half a mile. We live in a world where germs is people afraid of them. I can't be afraid of your germs. Let me not put myself in a hole where I can't get out of it.
Sneeze on the back of your motherfucking neck.
Well, the other day you sneezed and sneezed right in my face.
Action.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you see that? That is a controllable sneeze.
If I'm sneezing and what?
So yeah. That you saw what you just did? It's all like, oh no, I know this one is coming. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's the normal sneeze. You can know that joint coming and still have the reaction as if you didn't know it was coming. And that should be allowed.
And you should say bless you.
How? I don't know when to say it.
When I'm finished.
How? If I say bless you every four times.
Then you bless me.
Listen, 4 times in 5 minutes.
You bless me.
I bless you.
Fuck you.
What about the notion that
What about
I
the notion that you just talking about?
Let's talk about that. What about the notion that you came out your mouth? First of all, you wasn't gonna tell me I stink today.
I said my nose is stuffed up. If my nose was not stuffed up, you know for a fact I would. Because I tell you all the time, especially when you think you about to get in the bed with gym balls and shit. Like, absolutely not. I tell you. My thing is, the fuck you just...
That's some race. Yeah, y'all just witnessed some straight up fat shit going on. I don't care. That was big back. And listen, it didn't hit the floor, it hit my phone. My phone goes more to my face than anywhere else. And my face ain't dirty.
Your phone sits.
It doesn't matter. Don't try to get past the fact that you said that you couldn't tell me I stink, and I had to figure it out for myself.
I'm glad you figured it out for yourself because my nose is stopped up.
Hey, you know what's so crazy about figuring out what? I know I'm not the only man to go through this, but it has to be that moment where, like, you know you got something you need to do, but your stench is so strong you can't avoid not dealing with that in the time, and you don't care if you even being late for work. What was that? What the hell?
Go ahead.
No, I need you to focus. I'm about to talk trash about you.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You can't even tell whether you can focus. So I'm like, as I'm starting to smell it, I had to like wait. You know how you do the check. Most men will do the check. Most checks are very aggressive because you're gonna do that check when you pee. You're gonna get up under that ball area. Hey, listen, this is gonna be a TMI moment. But listen, I'm teaching you young people that don't know how to clean yourself, and you don't know when to tell. And what's so crazy about this, right? And this is a crazy ass conversation to be having, but I'm gonna have it anyway because we just shooting the craps. But what I'm trying to say is now I'm gonna get it out because I feel like I'm taking forever to get to it.
Please, you feel like you're pawing. And that's not even what we're supposed to be doing. We're just supposed to be shooting the shit.
We are
you
shooting
giving
the
too
shit.
much detail content. This is not how you talk to me.
No, shit.
You don't give me all that detail.
Right. It doesn't matter. So I'm sitting there trying to get ready to pod because I know we podding or whatnot. And I'm catching whiffs. Like, it's just hitting me constantly. And when I first noticed it is I got my new light from my grow tent and I was in there installing it. And when I first smelled, I did the check. But this was the pants check. So I swiped my hand, and when I swiped my hand smelled like shit. Right? So I'm sitting there like, hold up. No, is no way. There's no way this is me. So there was a 3-part check before I truly realized I just wasn't losing it. Then the next check was, I swear you got to dig up in that pants and swipe the boxer, right? And I'm like, okay, now yeah. I know I look at the clock. I'm like, oh crap, we are partying, yo. I don't know if I got time to get this together, right?
What?
This is the type of shit that most men go through, though.
Now you don't have time. Hamson, you have all the time.
Listen, this is the type of stuff men go through, though. And it sucks that we got to be put in this predicament where we got to choose whether we handle our manly obligations or clean our ass.
Absolutely.
So then there was another check, right? Because I said, look, the smells I kept getting, I said to myself, that couldn't have been me. Right? I was like, no, this cannot be me. Right? So now we gotta check the balls. Right? I say, whoop, whoop. Oh, it's me. Oh my God, right? But I am still looking at that clock and I'm like,
oh my gosh.
This is the one thing that did cross my mind, right? And I swear to God, this crossed my mind. I was like, well, if she don't say I stink, I'm at least good until we finish doing the podcast. Right? So we get in the room, right? We get in the room. And like at this point, y'all, I'm half naked. Right? I know if it's me, like I've already established if it's me. But if someone else tells you it's you, then like you know you need to get it done. She walks past me with a smile on her face. Right? I said, oh no, she missed it. But I can't take it. Give me that time, I'm gonna get in the shower.
So then, I would have. So baby.
So then, look, I finally processed. I had just took that Mondo number 2, and when I say Mondo, y'all listen. The toilet the toilet laughed at my ass. I'm telling you, the toilet refused to take it. The toilet said no.
We don't want this. We don't want the contest. This is too much. This is definitely too much. If my nose was stopped up, I'd have definitely told you that you stink. Because especially, I tell you, when you go to the gym and you think you're gonna walk around.
But look, this topic, this conversation was spurred because she felt like I wouldn't tell her.
I feel like you wouldn't tell me.
And we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
And you up the fucking
We listen and we don't judge.
Hey yo,
Now I need you to say it. Say it with me. Listen, say it with me.
I'm about to feel myself.
I don't care. I need you to say it with me though. Say it. We gotta say it together.
Cause dog, if you sit right here right now and want to tell me, but you love me, so you just ain't want to say
it doesn't matter. We listen and we don't judge. You don't know what I'm gonna say. You do not know what I'm gonna say. So can we say this together and stop all this laughing and hee-hee and ha-ha? Say it. Come on, get your laugh together. Say it. We listen and we don't judge. Oh, yep. Oh boy, I'm glad. When we get through this, I gotta pay something. It didn't come out, but the money's there. We listen and we don't judge. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We come on.
Say it.
I'm saying it with you. We listen, and we don't judge.
And we judge.
No, man. It's not even funny no more, so you can say it.
You can say it. You what?
Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I don't tell her that she stink. But I only don't say that when I know she ain't really got nowhere to go. Because I would be in here if I knew I had nowhere to go for 2 or 3 days, I promise you guys the only thing I'm doing is washing my face and brushing my teeth. I am not going to shower, especially if I don't smell like I smell today. I am not going to shower until I know I stink. If I'm stuck in the house for 2 or 3 days, she ain't about to go for that. I'm slicing that all the way up. But at least for a day and a half, I might not shower. But I'm going to tell you, we listen and we don't judge. It's been plenty of times you've been funky.
Oh.
But I knew you wasn't leaving the house.
What?
Yeah. So I didn't say anything.
What?
I said a couple of times. We listen and we don't judge. And that's okay. You can't get upset with that. You can't get upset.
Yes, because how you
know why? We can't do that. We can't do this.
Ain't no you know why.
You know why?
What?
You know why? Because I know for a fact.
Because you gonna say, I know you wasn't going nowhere. I went from upstairs to downstairs.
You didn't leave out the house.
I still
listen to me. Listen to me. It's been a time. It's been times that you purposely got back at me and said, "Well, since you think you can get in the bed and not get in the shower, I'm gonna do it too." And it's been those times where I say, "Okay, yeah, she a little salty right now, but I know she gonna fix that." You know, that ain't me not just saying I'm not gonna say nothing.
Hey yo.
I'm not happy about that.
Salty.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
How you transfer the money, they still don't take it. But anyway, back to that. No.
Oh, that was funny.
And what was so crazy about it, every single time that I felt that way, guess who was getting in the shower? You. I need to tell you stink before you get ready to get in the shower. That's rude.
Mike, shut the fuck up.
Listen, I'm not like you. You rude. You would say it. You would say it in a way that's gonna definitely try to hurt my feelings. Boy, your ass stink. Yeah, you'll say it in ways where you motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, that's hurtful." That's how you'll be. Hell yeah. They ain't take that motherfucker that's right there. So, I just want you to know. Me and you.
Oh my gosh.
My Tita.
My what?
That's what they say, right?
Nah.
What they say?
Mm-hmm. So, every day, I stink before I get in the shower.
No, I didn't say. That is not what I said. It doesn't matter what you think I said because we said we listen and we don't judge.
No, you said it.
No, you agree with it. You agree with it. You man, I walk. You think it's funny?
Oh, funny shaped head ass.
See?
You got that hat on. Is that what you said? Niggas that wear hats got funny shaped heads.
It's true though. How many niggas you know? Every time you see them, they got a hat on, and then they take that. I know.
You used to be like that.
No, my front head wasn't shaped funny.
You used to wear hats all the time.
Yeah, but I had a sexy size head. I do know somebody who don't, and that's why I said what I said. That's where that came. That was that thought process. That was the thought of that topic. This man works with me. He was at work, right? Every time I saw him, he had that hat on, right? When I tell you, I thought that man was a dark chocolate M&M when he took his hat off, because that's exactly the way his bald head is shaped, like a dark chocolate M&M. was productive?
I made the bed. Yep.
Oh well. What time did you finally you did? What time did you find? But anyway, back to the bald head people and people that wear hair salon got funny shaped heads. I mean, he took that damn head off. You know, remember Mr. Conehead, the movie where they all had them stupid ass cones. Mm-hmm. He had the baby size one though.
Oh, he got a little almond.
Yeah, that thing literally don't got no. I'm talking about it. Literally is stupid. His look stupid. It look real stupid. Now I'm like, wonder why he be having that hat locked down like this. Cause he gotta also hide that motherfucking ski slope of a forehead he got.
What?
He got all that hidden under that hat though, but he be having that thing locked. His hat be so close to his bald head that when he do take it off, you see the perspiration all over his head. You talking about me being a fat man that carry a sweat rag? He need to always make sure he got a bald head rag. I ain't gonna say it's disgusting, but just know, woman, when you meet him, he got a weird shaped head. It don't fit his face.
Because you used to see his face with the hat.
Yeah, that don't work. I hope he should never forget a hat. That's why he.
That's how LL Cool J was.
Nah, but LL Cool J's head, I feel like it fit him. This dude head, look, it's like he's short, but it makes him when you take the hat off, it make you look at him like he even shorter, like a midget.
Oh my god!
He got the midget head.
The midget.
A midget head. That's exactly what he got. A freaking midget head. Yeah, but that's the scoop. Right? Like a scoop. Yeah, I did that. That's the scoop.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
You gotta give me credit.
I'm mad.
That is the scoop.
Cone head, but the little one.
You got that. That's exactly what you got. You ain't got nothing else? Because you don't stop talking. You done laughing. You don't laugh so goddamn much. You feel me? You ready to get the show on the road and get on about your business. I know. I enjoy podding with you. And I appreciate you. And I want you to understand how much I really do. I do got a cool ass wife. You know, and when I say cool, I ain't talking about I got a wife that'll go for anything, because she be out here strangling kids. Yeah, since you don't want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. Putting your daggone hand. Hey, listen, I've always heard her make the threat that I put my hands on another person's kids. Hey, listen, in the 20 years that I've been with her, I've heard it multiple times, but I always thought that she would never do it. So when I seen her out the side mirror of the passenger side of the vehicle, grabbing at this boy's throat, I thought I was seeing things. I couldn't believe it. And then what really prompted me to really do something. Let me step out the car a little bit, because I did not react like a husband should when I felt like his wife was getting ready to go to jail. Right? I didn't react that way. That wasn't the way that I reacted. Was like, oh, every man for himself. I knew that kid was, if he threw a punch, she was going to pin his head so far up against the side of that building that he would have had to do a caw all the way from that spot to his mama. Because I would have been more in shock sitting there. And what was so crazy about it, listen, you can see when you learn a lot about the grown-up's reaction to a parent about to strangle a child. Not one single teacher ran down those stairs to come to save that boy. Security did it. And she had that security guard by at least 100 pounds. So if she really wanted to get him stepping like this was not about to stop that. I was more concerned about that boy getting out of pocket and swinging. But see, the threat has always been one of those things like, in my mind, am I to take her seriously? Would she really put her hands on a child that's 25 years younger than her? Yeah. But I would hope she know we got kids now, and she ain't She ain't that girl no more. Boy, I found out differently. I couldn't believe. Listen, after she got him by the neck and pinned him against the wall, he must have felt like she was mom. Because while he still wanted to be like, yeah, it's like you can see his demeanor change. Like, oh shit, she about that. So let me wait a little bit before I talk trash again. Boy, if that security guard she had the boy's hoodie. He was going to try to run and she was going to take his feet out.
Hey, yo. You've observed all this from the sideline.
While I was sitting there. Listen to me, you guys.
It's like, was she like, let me not get her crosshairs?
I opened the door. The
ball is raging.
No, listen. I opened the door and I looked into that boy's soul. Right? I just went like this at the side of the car. But I kept telling myself, Mike, should you move? Should you get out?
Oh my God.
I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do because I was more so shook the way she slung him. And the problem is she didn't even get a grab of his neck. She grabbed his hoodie. And you would have thought that she was strangling that boy. But she said, so I said, hold up. It is not a joke. This is for real. I'm telling you, maybe I was high. Because my reaction was so freaking crazy, yo. And then the way it spread through that school. Oh, my God, boy. It got to Carl. You should have seen it him. He can't, listen, I knew they was coming up to tell her, right? Because his eyes was like this. And they start getting water. So then he looked past the kids and saw me. And he come walking up. What happened? What you mean? I heard something. What you heard? Girl that go unnamed has told me my mama strangled somebody. I said, what you talking about?
Girl who goes unnameless.
She told me that mom pinned somebody up against the wall. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Ask your mother. I didn't know how to respond to my son. My son don't want to be the talk of the school, which leads me to this. A lot of you podcasters, right? Y'all get on these podcasts and y'all be on that podcast. Look, I know podcasts can you don't have to give people 50% of your life. You're gonna have to give them 70% of your life. But the one thing you're gonna always know about any podcast that I'm associated with, the same person that you see behind the camera is gonna be the same person that you see outside the camera. A lot of you guys, man, be on this joint faking like y'all hard, faking like y'all go hard in these streets. I promise you, y'all ain't. Listen, I can see through that. I'm talking about, and if I can see through it, the people that you go out and you've made fans, they can see through it too. So I will caution people that get on these cameras and these mics and be out here just perpetrating and pretending like they something they not. Please be mindful though. It's people that will test you in this world. And you will be learned a new one. Boy, I be wanting to talk about that all the time because I be watching so many podcasts and I be looking at people and I be trying to think like, okay, what can I do to make this podcast thing go or do better? And I be always telling myself in every situation that I'm watching, I do not want to be him. Or I don't want you to be her. And I know you ain't going to be that. You're going to be who you are. And I think it's so important to be authentic on these daggone shows. Whether you giving up the truth about your life or you talking about others, because people will enjoy you more for being your authentic self and not on these cameras sitting out here lying and pretending to be something you clearly not. I don't know. I just feel like I wanted to end this behind the podcast with that because I be feeling like sometimes, man, when you watch some of these shows, dog, like the people who get the most attention are the people that be frauds and be lying to your face. And then the people who probably ain't doing the most and they stay in their lane, they not looked at be. I'm telling you, I don't want to be the coolest person. I used to always tell myself one of the reasons I don't want to be the coolest person because if I get out in these streets and I do something I ain't got no business doing, I don't want to be remembered because I was the coolest person out here doing dumb stuff. Because life just throws you dumb situations. And sometimes you ain't always going to pick the best outcome. So I always want to just stay in my lane, always be myself, not be a go along and get along type of person. And I feel like that type of life is going to bring me the most joy. I feel the people that go out and got to seek validation from people that don't care about them is the ones that's living life miserably. And I think life is too good of a blessing. There's too many blessings in this world, too much life in this world. And even if you're not getting it from just politics right now, because we know shit is jacked up. If listen, it's still too much love, man. It's too much love in this world from your partners, your wife, your husband, your friends, your family, people who really care about you, and you know they got your back no matter what. But it's too much of that going on right now to be sitting out here trying to seek validation and pretending to be somebody that you're not. It's just too much. And I know that was a lot to process on episode 5 of Behind the Podcast.
Trying to figure out what I was perpetrating.
No. Oh.
It's just how you took it off of talking shit about me, and then you went into.
No, yeah, I'm not talking about you.
I
ain't getting no motivation in a long time, man. I'm just thinking.
That was too funny.
Yeah, but I think,
Tears.
Man, thank y'all for listening to episode 5 of Behind the Podcast. Hey, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.